Business Association of Nagas asserts need for implementing securitization and reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of Security Interests Act 2002. Area of Kohima local ground has now been reserved for parking of vehicles to ease traffic congestion in the town. The newly formed United Democratic Alliance UTA government will be holding its first meeting on October 5. The meeting is to commence at 11 a.m. at the Chief Minister's residential complex in Kohima. Hello viewers, you're watching Nagaland TV Primetime. This is Nufu Iyer with you, and now the news in details. As per reports, the newly formed United Democratic Alliance UTA government will be holding its first meeting on October 5. The meeting is to commence at 11 a.m. at the Chief Minister's residential complex in Kohima. According to reports, the constituents of the UTA, NDPP, BJP and NPF have been requested to attend the meeting with 10 members, consisting of party leaders and legislators. It is worth mentioning here that independent MLAs have also been invited to attend the meeting. An area of Kohima local ground has now been reserved for parking of vehicles to ease traffic congestion in the town. Nagaland TV, while talking to Ningu Saleh Kromo, the General Secretary of Kohima Village Youth Organization, informed that 150 vehicles can now be parked in the area and that the parking system in the ground started operating from October 1. However, the organization also informed that the other side of the ground has been kept empty as it is reserved for sports purpose.
Nagaland TV, सब मानुलागा आवाज. अमेरिकन इतिया ये local ground है किन्हें से. Last time अमेरिकन जानियो परिचय इतु old MLA hostel लगा secretariat तो इतु तारे parking lot बनाई दिने से. इतु city center बनावले ला जगह से. इतिया तो बनावले गाने इतु जगह तो सब ready कुड़ी किन्हें से. इतु ला जगह तो उसे कुले तो parking lot कुड़ी किन्हें बनाई दिने से. होली भी अमेरिकन आरो recently खबर पाइसी कि इतु local ground लगा area तो इतु parking lot बनाई दियो किन्हें. किली कुले तो इतु old NST लगा जगह वाला राजू point तक तो no parking zone बनाई दी किन्हें से. इतु smart city करने तो इतना तो ये हम यहाँ दिखे कि कैमरा पर्सन केविली ले लो रहे हैं इतु जगह तो उसे गुले तो पार्किंग एरिया बनाई दी है लोकल ग्राउंड ना होली हम यहाँ दिखे हो पारे हैं इतु लोकल ग्राउंड पूरा नहीं किने ये देफाने इतु कैमरामैन बात दिखाई दिशी गुले तो इतु ग्रीन एक ता बोस्टा वाइना बोन गुरी दी किने से इतु ला जगह तो उसे गुले तो इतु ला जगह ला बियॉन्ड तेरो उसे गुले तो हम यहाँ दिखी पाए हैं कि तारेफाने तो इको पार्किंग चुलियानो है गुरी ने दिखे हैं हाईवे हम यहाँ नीचे जाएगी नहीं ये काम गुरी था मानन कुंभलो दे हुदी सबो किने किना कुरुले से इतिया मिंगन ये कोहिमा विलेज यूथ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ला जनरल सेक्रेटरी लो रहेगी ने से यदि तो पार्किंग लॉट ला पड़े अलग होदा होदी करोले मुन जाए से सर अपनी इतु पार्किंग लॉट ते किमान तक निश्ना गाड़ी घुसे ना
in this ground we accommodate around 150 yes
parking area तो उजुले कितना खुले छे
on the 1st of October only so today is the third day of opening this parking
इतु अपने इतु ग्रीन एक ता बोस्ता लगाई दिने से इतु एरिया इतु तो किले लगाई दिने उतु पार्टी भी चलाओले प्लानिंग है ना किना
no that is for sports people. We do not have much area for the people who wants to play, and so we reserve this area for playing. Those who wants to play football, those who wants to go for exercise, and this area we want to park our vehicle to ease the traffic jam in Kohima.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes. Itu report lo le gane ami camera person Kevili le methal ore ami Motem Jin Pongener NLTV Nagaland TV gane.
A 40-second video of an Air India aircraft stuck under a foot overbridge went crazy viral on Sunday after the aircraft was seen being stuck underneath a foot overbridge at the Delhi-Gurugram highway near Delhi airport. The incident left netizens amused and many individuals started sharing the visuals, following which Air India issued an official statement over the issue saying that the plane was sold and was being transported by its new owner. The airline company added that the transportation by road is the responsibility of the new buyer and the airline has no connection with the incident. They further revealed that before being transported, the wings are removed from the aircraft's body. According to officials, older aircraft are generally sold off to scrap dealers who salvage metals out of the hull. The AMUR Falcon roosting area reopens for the tourists from the month after 2 years. The AMUR Falcon roosting area union is a release stated that the RAPHAPEN junction will be the only entry point and that entry by both motorboat from Doyang Dam would be strictly prohibited. The union also informed that every group of visitors will be provided one guide each from the AFRAU with a charge of ₹1,000 and further informed to contact AFRAU if the visitors require accommodation. Furthermore, the union informed that hunting materials and crackers will be strictly prohibited within the demarcated area and that every vehicle movement between RAPHAPEN and roosting area would be strictly under observance from 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nagaland women lost to Sikkim by 52 runs in the Women's Under-19 one-day trophy at KIIT Cricket Stadium, Bhubaneswar on Sunday. Chasing a target of 144 runs to win, Nagaland were bowled out for 91 runs in 38.3 overs. Ilinoli Ziliang was the top scorer, who made 25 runs. Priyanka and Watinaru scored 19 and 13 runs respectively. For Sikkim, Diksha claimed 3 wickets, while Noor and Lisa claimed 2 wickets each. Earlier, Sikkim scored 143 by 8 in 50 overs. Nandita and Pranita scored 33 and 32 runs. The other notable contributors were Noor 16 runs and Pritika 15 runs. Nagaland will play their last match against Manipur on Monday at Railway Stadium, Bhubaneswar. Meanwhile, Nagaland men's under-19 will also play against Arunachal on Monday at Mikon Stadium, Ranchi. Two women Maoists surrendered before police in Odisha on Sunday. They were allegedly involved in carrying out 11 attacks on security forces. Reportedly, Devi Patiama, alias Ganki, an area committee member, and Gita Batiami, alias Rakita, of Andhra Odisha Border Military Platoon, surrendered before Director General of Police Abe during his visit to Koraput and Malkangiri district. Furthermore, Devi Batiami was rewarded 4 lakh and Gita Betiami was rewarded 1 lakh. Reportedly, the duo surrendered as they were impressed with the developmental works undertaken by the state government. Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind KEJRIWAL, announced 10-point winter action plans on Monday with a view to tackle the issue of air pollution in Delhi. According to reports, the plan includes formation of teams to check garbage burning, dust and vehicular emissions. Reportedly, KEJRIWAL appealed to the centre and neighbouring states of Delhi to ensure free spraying of biodecomposer for in-situ management of crop residue. Furthermore, Delhi government has formed 75 teams for inspection of construction sites in order to check dust pollution, and special teams will also be there to monitor pollution hotspots in the city. Steps will also be taken to address the traffic jam on 64 identified roads to reduce vehicular pollution. Talks between the administration and protesting farmers, led by Bharatiya Kisan Union leader Rakesh Tikait, ended on a positive note on Monday as agitations continued to spread across parts of North India over the deaths of at least 8 persons, which also included 4 riots that over violent clash that erupted at Lakhimpur Kheri in Uttar Pradesh on Sunday. According to the agreement reached, the government will give 45 lakh and a job to families of the 4 deceased farmers, while the injured will receive an aid of 10 lakh each. The jobs will be given in tandem with the qualifications of the family members. The farmers have now allowed the administration to go ahead with the final rights of the deceased.
और जो भी मृतक हैं उनको 45 लाख रुपए का प्रति व्यक्ति मुआवजा सरकार के द्वारा दिया जाएगा और घायलों को
As per the information on the state COVID-19 war rooms dashboard, almost everyone in the category of healthcare workers in Nagaland have been vaccinated. According to the dashboard, the targeted healthcare workers beneficiaries in Nagaland are 16,062, out of which 15,996 or 99.58% have received their first dose as of September 30, while 13,262 are fully vaccinated. The figure seems unusual for regular observer, as still recently the Department of Health and Family Welfare was putting the figure of total targeted HCWs at 25,339. There seems to be breakthrough to the long-standing Naga peace talks, as there will be renewed talks between the government and the NSC and IM, which would soon start in Delhi. As a significant political development to take forward the Naga peace process, the ruling and the opposition parties in Nagaland recently agreed to form an all-party government named the United Democratic Alliance, headed by Chief Minister Nephew Rio. All the stakeholders seem to be keen to achieve a breakthrough before Christmas this year. Though the schedule of the meeting in the national capital is yet to be finalized, the groundwork has already been done in the series of meetings in Nagaland in the 4th week of last month. Even as the centre and ZYDUS CADILA firm are in talks over the pricing of the COVID-19 vaccine ZYCOV-D, government sources have said that the price of the vaccine is likely to be Rs 300 per dose that can be given to those above 12 years of age. This would be the price at which the government would procure the vaccine to administer in government centres. However, the final price is likely to be decided next week. The government bought Covaxin at Rs 157.50 and Covishield at Rs 225.75. In private facilities, Covaxin is available at a price of Rs 1,410 and Covishield at a price of Rs 700. ZYDUS CADILA'S DNA vaccine ZYCOV-D will be likely used more for children from the ages of 12 to 18 years, as it would be the first in India to be available for children below age 18. Dimapur police informed that an unidentified dead body of a male aged around 30 to 35 years was found outside the railway track towards Dimapur Rankapahar. The DCB informed that on completion of legal formalities, the dead body was shifted to District Hospital Dimapur for post-mortem examination and identification. The deceased was wearing a black and blue t-shirt and a black track pant. Further, relatives, friends or of deceased have been requested to contact officer in charge. Kohima police on Monday arrested 4 persons related to smuggling of drugs at Seiche Zibza along National Highway 29. According to reports, 532 grams of suspected heroin worth 2 crores were recovered under the supervision of STBO North, while they also seized a Maruti Baleno car along with the accused. Further investigations underway. U.S. scientists David Julius and Ardem Patapodian on Monday won the Nobel Medicine Prize for discoveries on receptors for temperature and touch. The groundbreaking discoveries by this year's Nobel Prize laureates have allowed us to understand how heat, cold, and mechanical force can initiate the nerve impulses that allow us to perceive and adapt to the world, said the Nobel jury. Julius, a professor at the University of California in San Francisco, and Patapodian, a professor at Scripps Research in California, will share the Nobel Prize check for 10 million Swedish kroner. Last year, the award went to 3 virologists for the discovery of the hepatitis C virus, while the 2020 award was handed out at this pandemic rage. This is the first time the entire selection process has taken place under the shadow of COVID-19. The Nobel season continues on Tuesday with the award for physics and Wednesday with chemistry, followed by the much-anticipated prizes for literature on Thursday and peace on Friday, before the economics prize winds things up on Monday, October 11. The Taliban said on Monday that they had destroyed an ISIS cell in the Afghan capital, hours after a suspected IS attack on a mosque, killing 5 people. The Taliban's chief spokesperson, Zabihullah Mujahid, said fighters carried out the operation in the north of Kabul on Sunday evening. Mujahid said on Twitter that as a result of the operation, the IS center was completely destroyed and all the IS members in it were killed. Kabul resident and government employee Abdul Ramahan said that a large number of Taliban special forces attacked at least 3 houses in his neighborhood. The operation took place within hours of a deadly attack targeting a prayer ceremony at the Eidgah Mosque in memory of Taliban spokesman Mujahid's mother, who died last week. A government cultural commission official said 5 people died and 11 were wounded. Aiding the casualties included both civilians and Taliban members. In this connection, 3 people have been arrested, and according to the official, the device was placed at the entrance to the mosque and detonated as mourners were leaving after offering condolences to Mujahid and his family. Health Minister Manshukh Mandavia launched a drone-based vaccine delivery model for Northeast on Monday in Delhi. According to reports, the model aims at ensuring life-saving vaccines reaches everyone. Reportedly, Make in India drone has been launched for the first time. Furthermore, Health Minister opined that drones can be used in delivering important medicines and also collect blood samples. In relation to a recent alarming scenario in Dimapur over alleged practice of prostitution underneath a flyover and auto stand in the commercial hub of Nagaland, Dimapur, that was brought to light by Nltv, there has been another report that the same group is now operating their sex racket at GS Road and All Market area. Locals from the area informed Nagaland that they have seen 10 to 11 prostitutes in the area daily, and as they confronted them, they started arguing. The locals further urged that administration keep the issue under control. We have more on this.
Administration kan police kan pi udai dori ase, boleh bi jai thake, ahi thake. Itu ami kan ini katu bimar tu bisi aro dosra bi lagi ase. Ini katu sob মিলি কিনা ইটো খানকে তো সাইড কৰিব লাগে আৰু এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন খান বি ইটো খানকে ভাল পৰা চাই দিব লাগে এনেকা হৈ কিনা এতিয়া পাৰ্কিং দিয়াটো ইটো খান হাতাই দিলে ভাল আছে
स्टेशन कहाँ है
इतने दूर में है
सिर्फ ये है ना
हाँ
तो खबर पा हिसाब से तान ये जमा करे कुछ मन फ्लाईओवर खेताई दिया बिचते फ्लाईओवर ब्रिज पर खेताई दिया बिचते ये जमा करे कुने खबर पाइसे और मन आहेम दिबी থাকিছে 2 জন 3 জন
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.